Everybody knows that a larger screen makes games more enjoyable. Unfortunately, larger screens cost a lot more money than your average TV, and not everybody lives in a football stadium. Fortunately, we're on the precipice of the head-mounted display VR revolution, and we're moving into a world where size doesn't matter. The big is now small, and the small is now big. In this video right now, you can see that I'm playing Rocket League in a virtual room with a virtual projector screen while sat in a garden shed. And really, it's quite extraordinary the effect of feeling as if you're looking at a giant screen when in reality there's a tiny screen strapped to my face. And even though I'm using the Oculus Rift DK2, which has a somewhat limited resolution when it comes to this application, it still looks pretty damn good. Easily better than those old rear projected TVs that everyone used to crowd around to play video games on, and more clear than if you were to game on anything smaller than a 27-inch TV. Now, of course, the advantage of a real TV or a real projector screen is that you can have multiple people sat in the same room without anything on their face, drinking, throwing stuff at each other, generally being antisocial, all enjoying a game together. But let's face it, the reality is most of us don't have any friends, and those that do have friends still spend a large amount of time gaming on their own or playing with people remotely over the internet. Are VR headsets gonna kill the cinema and TV is the big question, and well, probably not immediately. I think they will have a fairly dramatic impact, as I say, especially for people that just want a really good quality personal screen. And then let's not forget, using a VR headset as a virtual display isn't really its point. There's gonna be a ton of virtual reality media, games, and just things designed for VR which will justify and make you want to buy a VR headset anyway. So this is just a little side point of what VR can provide. So really, it's all very exciting indeed. Now, if you want to use a virtual screen in VR at the moment, there's a couple of pieces of software you can use. For just watching films, you can download Riftmax Cinema for free. But if you want to use the software I'm using in this video, it's called VorpX, which not only allows you to watch videos or play games on a virtual screen, but also allows you to play games in a closer way to design for VR games. If you check out my GTA VR video, you'll see the VorpX functionality from that. Moving into the future, it looks like Microsoft are going to have some kind of app that allows you to play Xbox games through your PC. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but that'll allow you to play those games on a giant virtual screen. Also, Oculus seem to be doing some really interesting stuff with social media viewing screens. I think you'll be able to watch Netflix films with a bunch of friends virtually, and you'll probably be able to play games virtually in the same room. And I think that's an area that Facebook are going to get into, and they'll probably announce that as the Oculus Rift gets closer to launch in the coming months. But as I say, it's just really exciting, and I think the old TV and the old projector might be slowly going away as AR and VR takes over. That does actually make me think, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the launch features of the Sony VR headset would be a virtual screen. I could see that really appealing to a lot of PlayStation owners, especially kids in the bedroom that don't have a giant TV. That would justify you getting a Sony VR headset for your birthday. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video, this little meandering thought tour through using VR to replace screens. If you did enjoy it, click the subscribe button, like the video, check out the links in the video description. I'll put a link to VorpX as well and Riftmax Cinema, and well, I'll see you in the next video we do. Goodbye.